What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today I'm here to talk with you about Pop-Tarts. So these aren't super new, but they're kind of new. It's the Pop-Tart re-release of strawberry and vanilla milkshake. I don't know what makes them, like, what would make a Pop-Tart milkshake? You know what I mean? Like, it's still a Pop-Tart, so is it just a strawberry Pop-Tart, but with like the, you know, the jimmies on it? I don't know. It's just, it seems a little bit weird. Like, and if that's what makes it a milkshake, like, when's the last time you even had a milkshake with sprinkles in it? You know what I mean? Unless it's like a birthday cake milkshake or something. These are just strawberry and vanilla milkshakes. So the premise is a little bit weird. I don't know. Is it milky? I don't know. It says naturally and artificially flavored. So did they put natural milkshakes in? I guess a strawberry could be a natural flavor. That's probably where they're getting their natural flavors. But anyway, I am going to go ahead and give these strawberry ones a shot first. Now the strawberry ones, and the reason why it's in the 8-pack here, strawberry ones are available at all grocery store chains. The vanilla milkshake ones are only available at Walmart, which is why it's an obnoxiously large box, because when they do something, they only want a big ol' one. And as you have heard, anytime something is obnoxiously large, the only product that I want a super large version of is Busch Beer. That's the only one. I don't need 16 Pop-Tarts. I really don't, even if they're really good. All right, so here's what we got. We got some icing. It's a very light pink. I don't know how well that's coming through on this video because we've messed with white balancing these stupid videos so many times. If it looks like it does in real life, it's a very light pink, and it doesn't have a ton of sprinkle coverage overall, but there's this nice little pocket on the bottom, and it is Sprinkle City. So obviously that's where the bite's coming, because you got to lead with the best. So here we go. I'll give it a shot. Man, these are light. Like, look at how light that is. Like, no wonder they have you put it in a toaster. Like, it's like totally white. I always thought that Pop-Tarts were like kind of cooked ahead of time or something. I don't know. I don't eat a lot of Pop-Tarts. I really don't. The inside looks exactly the same as the outside. Can you even get that? Yeah? Or here. It looks exactly the same. Maybe a little bit deeper pink. Whoa. It tastes like a milkshake, though. It really does. Like, not so much like a milkshake. What it tastes like is strawberry Nestle Quick syrup. That's what it tastes like. Dude, try this. Dude, if you tell me I'm wrong, I'll eat this entire box of vanilla milkshake on camera. That's Nestle Quick. I mean, but that's not really a milkshake, though. Like, would you consider Nestle Quick a milkshake? Like, it's like a milk beverage. Milk. Yeah, strawberry milk. I mean, that's quick, though, right? I mean, that's a quickie flavor. Have you even had strawberry quick?
I need milk.
You need, here. Hey, I got some. I'll be right back. Hey, you just stay right there. I'm good.
That's the milk part.
That's the milk part. Yeah. Yeah, right. It forces you into needing milk because it's basically Nestle Quick syrup. But yeah, it's but man, if you like Nestle Quick, they should have done a chocolate milkshake. I guess I would probably prefer the vanilla milkshake to the chocolate one, but I'm just saying in terms of popularity, I wonder why they just cut it off here. They didn't have a chocolate milkshake in 2005 either, which was the last time that these flavors were released and then subsequently discontinued. So I don't know, maybe that's why. Maybe it's a legacy play, but why they didn't do it in the first place, I'm really not sure. So I'll give this one another bite. It's quick. It's quick. And you know what? It would have been cool to co-brand with Nestle Quick. But I guess Nestle Quick doesn't have a vanilla syrup, so. Maybe even a little bit of like a Carnation instant breakfast vibe.
What about this? Freeze them?
Yep. You know what? Fortunately, right out of the freezer, I actually did freeze the strawberry Pop-Tarts because it is recommended on the box that you freeze them. I don't know if that's going to make things any different. But, you know, it's a serving suggestion, so I figured just in case you guys play by their rules, you want to know. It looks the same. You don't need for a new shot. All right, let's see. It is colder. I'm going to review it as colder. It's definitely very cold. You know, it almost tones down that super sweet strawberry flavor a little bit, which is good because, man, it's a bit much. Especially they package these in 2s. Man, if you can eat 2 of these things, you might have like a sugar addiction because that's a lot. Really, these should be packaged. Kellogg's, come on, let's talk. Let's just sidebar for a second. Your serving suggestion for Pop-Tarts is 1. The amount of Pop-Tarts that a human being that is not like guaranteed to have diabetes can handle is 1 Pop-Tart. Package them individually. Jeez, like, is that just too obvious, I guess? Maybe they're hoping that you actually throw away half of the box and then end up needing to buy twice as many. That could be it. Honestly, it's not a huge difference. It's like marginally better, I guess. But, man, I'm making a freaking mess. You want a piece? Mm-hmm. I mean, look, you're not going to be totally blown away by differences, but you get a little bit more of the, of kind of that pastry flavor. You know, because the other one is so overwhelmingly sweet that I would say that the pastry flavor comes through a little bit deeper after you freeze it. I don't really know the scientific reason for that, but I'm seeing a lot of nodding there. So, I mean, I can see that you agree with that assessment. We're just making a mess, and I even brought plates. I have not used a plate yet, so, you know, the card table that has been repurposed as the Capsule's, display desk is just covered in Pop-Tart residue right now. So I'm going to the vanilla. We didn't freeze this one because I really wanted to see if they were going to come out with 8 packs. And when they didn't, we just kind of on a whim went to Walmart recently and picked up these vanilla ones. So I didn't have time to freeze them. So we're just going to have to evaluate this hot Pop-Tart like a bunch of idiots. I mean, it's another one of those cases where it's like a really light frosting on the outside, really light on the sprinkles. Let me see if I can get more on this one. Yeah, a few more on this one. So that's a prettier version of the other one. And this is the version that I'm going to eat. So I'm going to just go ahead and do that right now. You know, that's almost like, yeah, it's like a it's kind of like a birthday cake-ish kind of flavor. Maybe it's the sprinkles talking. You want to try this? It's oh boy, you want this piece? No, it's basically nothing, so you really shouldn't. There's not really a frame of reference for this flavor, but that frame of reference is definitely not going to be a vanilla milkshake. Any milkshake that I've ever had. It's less strong, it's less sweet than the strawberry version, and that is a good thing, but it's also not very good. You know, Pop-Tarts have stuck around for a long time. I love to collect the boxes. I mean, I've got pretty much all like the new weird varieties that they've done, you know, like all the Jolly Rancher ones and all that stuff. But this is not doing it for me. I could not imagine eating this for breakfast, but I mean, could you? I don't need the frosting on the outside either. The frosting's already on the inside. It's too much frosting. Unless you want to, like, triple decorate. It does not taste like a vanilla milkshake. It doesn't taste like Nestle Quick. It doesn't taste like milk. It doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like, kind of like a birthday cake. Right? Would you say like a birthday cake flavor? Like, you know, the birthday cake is kind of a trendy flavor right now. I like how you nodded the camera like that. See, we're getting more technical as we move on. Now we're deep in the teens in terms of the number of the reviews. And now if I ask a question, we're going to pretend we're going to pretend that the camera, has its own willpower to do that. Here's the thing. I don't really like either of these. I mean, I hate to be so bold as to just kind of trash these. Man, look at this mess. Good Lord. So, capsule countdown or gimmick grade? What are we doing first? Camera can't talk, so you're going to have to say something. Okay, give me a nod this way if you wanted gimmick grade, and this way if you want capsule countdown. Okay, capsule countdown first. So, we're talking about flavor here. Number 2 is going to have to be vanilla milkshake, and it's getting a 2.5 out of 10. Really not bringing a whole lot to the table here. Kind of like the sprinkles, and it's less sweet as a warm Pop-Tart, and I'm not saying warm as in toasted, but warm as in out of the box. It's a little less sweet, and that's a good thing, but that's really the only pro in the column. It's also just not very good, not a real distinct flavor other than just like still kind of like sugary. But anyway, number 1 by default, I guess, is going to be the strawberry. So good news for everybody but Walmart. The flavor that's available everywhere is better tasting, and not by a wide margin. I did enjoy it slightly more frozen, so it was a good suggestion on their part to say that. But it's still a 4 out of 10, and even that, like, might be a little bit generous. I think that was kind of bumped up a little bit by eating the frozen one, which I kind of promised I wouldn't do, but I'm going to do it anyway. I mean, it's my channel. So it's a 4 out of 10. It's not horribly bad. You can choke one down, no problem. Don't worry about it. If you want to save the box or try something different, you know, still worth picking up. Man, I have got freaking... Can you imagine eating 15 more of these things? Good Lord. Gimmick grade. Hey, this is a place where Pop-Tarts are kind of looking up a little bit. I like the idea of going milkshake. Like, it doesn't make a ton of sense to call it milkshake, but they did it anyway. They brought back a flavor that was apparently pretty popular, 13 years ago. So... for the gimmick, I'm going to give it a solid 7.5. Really not too bad. It's the kind of thing where it can get an impulse buy out of you, and you'll at least be intrigued. It'll be interesting to try it for yourself, but I think flavor-wise, you might be a little bit disappointed. So 7.5, pretty darn solid. I'm glad that I get to save the boxes. I was going to be buying this stuff anyway. But I won't be too awfully disappointed when they're discontinued in the same calendar year like they were last time. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed the review here. Of course, we're going to be back with another one real soon, so make sure you subscribe on YouTube at Consumer Time Capsule. And when I say at Consumer Time Capsule, I'm like youtube.com/Consumer Time Capsule. It's not literally like a at symbol Consumer Time Capsule. Obviously, you guys know that. You're on YouTube right now. Just hit subscribe. And hit like too. I don't get a ton of those for some reason. Like, is that just, do you like videos when you watch them on YouTube? You don't. See, I didn't until I had my own YouTube channel, and now if I even like mildly like something, I will hit that like button. So why don't you do the same? Pretend you have a YouTube channel and that you care. Yeah, see, the camera's telling you to do it, so you better do it. So now I'm asking you to also do that if you've already subscribed. And leave some comments. Let me know you want to try what you want me to try next, or reach out to me on Instagram at ConsumerTC. That's at Consumer T as in time, C as in capsule. So that's for Twitter and Instagram. That's my same handle on both. So we can connect there, and I will be back with another review for you really, really soon. And I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with all these Pop-Tarts. So I guess till next time, I'll miss you till I see you.